In our earlier video today, we analyzed in details William Ruto's Bungoma tours earlier today. In this one right now, I want us to dwell on an incident that occurred in Bungoma town, where William Ruto was forced to argue with one of the residents who had raised some complaints about a road. Listen to this. I've picked something from that video that very many of you might have not picked. Let's listen to the video again. Ruto is just saying, kwanza nikitupa macho hivi naona kura. And then very fast he rectifies the remark. Kwanza nikitupa macho hivi naona kura. So when he's on top of his vehicle, he's just seeing votes. I want us to dig deep into that, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's continue. When the gods want to destroy a man, they first make the man mad. Ruto is being exposed very badly. And I still fail to understand why some Kenyans are still cheering him up and ululating for him as he campaigns for 2027. The gods have just exposed what is in William Ruto's mind. Ruto is campaigning for the presidency. Anytime he sees the crowds as he tours the country, he just sees votes. So it's a fact that Ruto is intoxicated with this thing of campaigns and votes. He does not see how he can better the lives of Kenyans, but he sees them as just people to vote for him. Why is William Ruto quarreling with Kenyans? Because it's very clear he was quarreling with that Kenyan there. He was arguing and quarreling. There is no better term to describe that. And we also saw him in Meru a few days ago, quarreling with Meru residents. So why is Ruto quarreling with Kenyans? The first reason, Ruto is quarreling with Kenyans because he knows that Kenyans are now waking up from the slumber. He lied to them in 2022 and they voted for him. But now, 1 year, 6 months down the line, a section of those who voted for him are waking up that this man is giving us a raw deal. That's why Ruto is quarreling and arguing with them. He's sensing that they're now knowing his tricks. That angers him. The second reason, Ruto sees himself as the boss, the president, somebody who cannot be questioned. Who are you to question him? Yet is the president, is the boss. So Ruto has an inflated ego of himself. He thinks that by being the president, he is far much important than any other Kenyan. That presidency has made him feel very big to a point he sees others as people who are not worth questioning him. That's why he's also quarreling. Ruto is also quarreling as a strategy. He does not want Kenyans to freely speak up, because if Kenyans speak up, then he's going to be exposed more. His failures are going to be exposed. So before he's exposed, he singled out an individual and then he starts quarreling with that individual in order to intimidate others in that crowd. So that's just a strategy to intimidate Kenyans into silence. Ruto is also quarreling with Kenyans because that's his nature. Looking at him, he's coming out as a very emotional individual and a very quarrelsome individual. Besides being emotional, he's also quarrelsome. That's his nature, and you cannot change that. So Kenyans should know that they have a quarrelsome person as their president. So anytime he's challenged, he'll just be quarreling with Kenyans. And I believe that's a leader who should not occupy a public office. The people he's arguing or quarreling or intimidating should be his bosses. But Ruto thinks he's the boss and the people are now inferior. So Kenyans should be very wise next time as they vote in their leaders. A few hours ago, we looked at a video where Bungoma Member of Parliament in broad daylight spoke truth to William Ruto. And Kenyans are hailing the Member of Parliament because such courage is very rare. In case you missed that video, let me leave you with the video.
Mbaya ni rafiki yangu. Najua rais, watu wanafikiri sisi sio marafiki. Tumetembea na rais muda mrefu sana. Na ujumbe wako wote kiongozwa na Papa wa Roma, kijana wetu wa hapa, na gavana wetu. Karibu Bungoma. Na nashukuru umekuja tutatue maneno ya Bungoma. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa sababu wewe ni rafiki yangu, lazima nikuambie yale hawa wakazi wa Bungoma wanafikiria kwa mambo ya Zoe. Tukiwa hapa siku ya leo, tutakumbuka kwamba leo hii hatuna pan paper, kwa sababu mambo ilianza kimchezo, pan paper ikaenda. Tukiwa hapa rais, hatuna viwanda vyote, macho moja imebaki ni Nzoia Sugar Company. Itakumbuka kwamba Mheshimiwa Rais, ulipata kura mingi sana hapa Bungoma. Na ni kwa sababu wewe ulikuja ukatoa mkataba, ukasema mimi nikikuwa rais wa Kenya nitafanya mambo matatu. Jambo la kwanza, nitalete factory kwa siku 100. Jambo la pili, nitalipa pesa ya wakulima wote. Jambo la tatu, nitalipa pesa ya wafanyikazi. Mheshimiwa, tukiwa hapa Bungoma leo, tunakuomba wewe uyatekeleze hayo mambo ya tatu ulioambia watu wa Bungoma. Hii Nzoia ni kizungumkuti, Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa mambo ya wakazi wa hapa. Mtu asikudanganye. Hawa marafiki zetu wakuambia ukweli, wananchi hawataki kiwanda cha Nzoia kiuzwe. Kwa heshima zote Mheshimiwa, utusikie sisi vilio, usikie vilio vya watu wako, vilio vya wanyonge. Leasing, privatization, selling, watu wanasema tawe. Asante.